So convincingly tonight?
Well, one, we had a lot of respect for Arkansas coming in, and we knew that they were capable of beating anybody in this building because we've got so much respect for their fans in this building here. And I thought really after our game the other night, our guys did a really good job preparing, getting ready to come here, and I thought all around we played a really good all-around basketball game and shot the ball well. Didn't make as many threes as we normally take or shoot, but just got a really good all-around performance from everyone that was in the game.
It seemed like in the first half, Arkansas kind of kept being able to climb back in it when you guys would separate a little bit. What was it in the first half that Arkansas was doing to kind of allow them to do that?
Well, we wanted to. They're so good at getting fouled. They're so good at getting into the lane area. They do a great job in their ball screen where they hit the roll and they can spray it out of there. But we just felt like we had to get them shooting threes as much as we could and try to keep them from getting in the lane, getting us in foul trouble, getting us in rotation, and then on the other end trying to really take care of the ball because they do a great job of turning you over and getting out. But and they made shots in the first half. They started the game making them, and last time out against A&M, they made them. We got away from our gap defense, and tonight we stayed with it, and that's what we showed some discipline there, but they obviously didn't make as many shots in the second half as they did in the first half.
Yeah, I was going to ask you kind of what you thought was behind that drastic difference in shooting for Arkansas in the second and the first.
The game is a game that the one thing coaches can't coach is making shots, and we know our guys, we know what we see in practice every day, and Eric's a terrific coach. He knows his teams, he knows his players better than anybody, and there's some nights when we get great looks, they don't go in. And it's those nights when you hope you can find other ways to facilitate some offense. And that's where I thought Jonas played a heck of a game for us tonight. And Tobey did some things in there. But I just think that, again, in the game when you get behind and you got to start making those threes or making those plays, it gets more difficult. And but, again, we just felt like we had to try to force him into as many jump shots as we could.
And then with Jonas, just what led to him kind of playing like this again? And what do you feel like this team's ceiling is when he plays like that?
Well, when he plays like that, when he plays with force to the rim like he did tonight, he played quicker, and because they do a very good job. I mean, they'll block shots on you, and if you mess with it, they'll come get it. Guy on the ball can block it, but I thought he played much quicker. I think they blocked one of his shots where he did take too much time. They got one of Tobey's too, and we had talked about that coming in here, that we wanted those guys to play quicker once we got the ball there. But Jonas, I thought he looked relaxed, shooting his little 15-footers. But what he did at the rim and his rebound in the second half was really big. He came up with a lot of plays in there, and his length affects things around the rim when he gets himself in position.
Anything else? Yeah, I heard you say on the radio the ball screens. They might not have completed any of those tonight. I mean, how big was that?
Well, it was big that we didn't want them to hit the roll. They do a great job of passing it there, and they do a great job of doing that as good as anybody that we play against. And we just felt like it was important that we tried to take away the roll man as much as possible and try to keep him on the perimeter and again just try to keep him out of the high percentage area because his teams have always done a great job of exploiting that.